Hi, I'm Luciana Ziri, presenting about Ryder Systems, Inc. I want to apologize ahead of time. I do have my presentation over here and then my camera over here, so if I am looking over there, it is because I am looking at the slide and referencing it ahead of time. I apologize. Could not figure out how to do both of these all at once. So I am presenting on Ryder Systems, Inc. It divides itself into three segments. We say FMS, which is Fleet Management Solutions, DTS, Dedicated Transportation Systems, and SCS, which is Supply Chain Solutions. With the table of contents, we're going to start at the history, going into the vision and mission statement, onto the creating value in the industry within the value chain, and ending off with the global involvement. So E2E, which is end-to-end logistics industry, is valued at US dollars 85.5 billion. Ryder offered FMS and DTS and recently added SCS to capture value of projected 104 billion market. So what this slide shows is Ryder's history, which is the company was founded on Jim Ryder. He made a $35 down payment on one truck, and now it's ended up to a Fortune 500 world-class company. I do want to also add in that after starting my first week, this week at Ryder, I wanted to make sure that a lot of things I will be saying is what I've learned this week too as well. So I have met VP Steve Martin, Steve Kozlowski, which is a group director, Brian Jackson, he's a senior director, Doug Crow, another group leader, Gene Wolf, a few engineering group leaders, senior directors from there as well. So there may be stuff that I'm adding on from this presentation just from what I'm saying. It may not be in the report because I've just learned it and it's not from my words, it could be from one of these people that I've learned this week. So I just wanted to lay that out there that I'm not representing Ryder, just speaking upon of what I've learned this week. So within this slide, it shows Ryder's current 2018 value. So we are $8.4 billion annual revenue with 316 million comparable earnings, 800 maintenance locations. So what that means is within the three segments, there are maintenance locations, which make it easier and more efficient for Ryder's customers to go into a maintenance location that's about 2 miles away rather than having to call and sit in customer service, etc. Excuse me. We are about 272,000 vehicles, almost close to 300,000 vehicles out there, with 55 million square feet of warehouse space and about 34,000 employees. So within the industry overview, FMS is at about $15.9 billion. Dedicated Transportation Solutions is $40 billion, and SCS is at $29.6 billion. So Ryder projected a 2025 projected value of $31.5 billion for FMS. There wasn't a known value for DTS, but for SCS, $32.9 billion. Ryder strives its strategy to target new clients to outsource transportation and logistics services by providing operational excellence, superior talent, and best-in-class technology. So basically by this strategy, it's stating that Ryder looks for those that don't outsource, looks for those small companies that need supply chain solutions, that are lacking in their supply chain, and strive to help those other customers out by, I guess, building a relationship as well as building more revenue, building more EPS, and more growth for Ryder as well. So factors influence projected industry growth. Ryder's vision, mission, and values focus on three segments: FMS, DTS, and SCS to capture value. So Ryder's vision is to bring compelling value through outsourcing. Ryder looks for their outsourcers by bringing value. That value is not a low value. It's going to be a high value. So when you look at Ryder, they aren't cheap. We are probably one of the most expensive, but that's because we bring high value to our customers. And within that, it's the return on investment is going to be more, even though it is going to cost more for Ryder. Ryder services. Ryder's mission is to provide innovative supply chain and fleet solutions that are reliable, safe, and efficient, enabling our customers to deliver on their promises. So what this means here is that Ryder brings up reliable, safe, and efficient solutions. So, for example, Ryder has the LOY TX, which is a cab camera. It's a camera that stays in the Ryder's truck of the drivers, and it faces the Ryder driver, and then there's another camera that kind of faces a 360 view of the truck. So if there, hypothetically speaking, if there were an accident or Ryder truck was driving and then somebody hit our Ryder trucks, and they try and say like, no, it was your truck driver, they hit us. Ryder's innovative technology will show that no, showing this video, it shows that you hit us. So with that innovation and those solutions, it allows Ryder to provide reliable and safe solutions to their customers. So their customers know that, hey, if the truck is slowing down and we're not receiving our shipments on time because your truck's not here, it's because we got there safely, but we got in an accident, not on us, kind of thing. Within the values is trust, innovation, collaboration, expertise, and safety. So within the vision, mission, and values, FMS, DTS, and SCS will work within all three of those. So FMS process allows for fleet solutions. There's long time and full time, half time, full service leasing and contract maintenance, shorter term commercial truck rental, flexible maintenance services, and value added fleet support services. So within that, you can see a trend of value added, high value, customer focus, our customers come first sort of thing, innovation. That's what Ryder strives on, is to continuously improve, and there's that lean practice to make sure that, we're not wasting time, we're not wasting energy, we're not just having customers just wait on us for no reason, or our employees not working efficiently and effectively for our customers. DTS process, there's full service lease and additional services. So within full service lease, there's the equipment, the drivers, and the administrative services. And then there's the additional services, excuse me, routing and scheduling, fleet sizing, safety and regulatory compliance, risk management, technology and communication systems. So, like I said, within the three segments, Ryder offers additional services for those three segments. There's that routing and scheduling for the DTS process. That's visibility for our customers to see where our truck drivers are, what time they're going to arrive. Are they on time? Are they late? It allows our customers to schedule when they need their supplies as well, or products or services. Within SCS, there's dedicated services, distribution management, transportation management, and professional services. So value captured is affected by forces within industry. Buyer and supplier power influence goal setting of corporate strategy. So within the three segments, there are forces that affect those segments positively and negatively. Within that, it's mostly our buyers and suppliers. So positive effects would be buyers in the industry are substantially greater than the number of firms, relatively fewer firms for buyers to choose from. The product that the suppliers provide is fairly commoditized, and multiple suppliers in each of its geographic locations, and large number of suppliers. The negatives are going to be bargaining power of buyers is high. Buyers are price sensitive within the industry. Low switching costs, and suppliers depend heavily on industry for a large portion of revenues. So with that being said, yes, for buyers, a negative would be because Ryder is a costly services and more costly trucks. But within that, we have a higher value for our suppliers. We provide services, solutions, not just for Ryder to increase their revenue, but we help our customers innovate and get to where we're getting. We provide visibility with both sides, the customer and us. So yes, there is going to be a larger number of suppliers, but within that, there's not much competition because the suppliers will value us, and when they get solutions and when they're also increasing their revenue, they're also more cost effective and more efficient, providing services more efficiently, and etc. All of those, when they're also improving because we're helping them improve, that relationship's only going to get stronger. So they're willing to pay that high cost for that high value. So the goals and opportunities: offering innovative products, solutions, and support services that will create and strengthen customer relationships. So again, just exactly what I just said. Offering innovative solutions is what Ryder strives on too. And again, that's my personal, I'm not representing Ryder at any point by saying that, but by providing those innovative solutions and services allows Ryder to build on that customer relationship. For example, General Motors is one of our biggest customers. We sit there and have meetings with them every week. We provide solutions to not only increase their revenue or their cost shares or their earnings per shares, but ours as well, just for efficiency and better operations as well. Providing visibility with General Motors, so when we're in the plant and we see Camaros, Corvettes, etc. getting built, and we need, those handlebars, Ryder is able to see that visibility of the warehouse running out. We need more inventory, etc. So that relationship is only stronger when innovative products and solutions are involved. Delivering operational excellence through continuous productivity and process improvements. Attracting, developing, and retaining the best talent. So I would say that's probably one of the most things I've seen within Ryder is attracting, developing, and retaining the best talent. Ryder provides a lot of talent. For example, all of these wonderful people I've met this week, all of them have been through not only one position through Ryder, but like almost all, so they can relate their position they're in now to where they were, 10 years ago. Like, oh, I remember when I was out on the floor working on inventory. Now I can be that logistics analyst and understand, like, when there's an overflow of something, I get why, or I can help why, instead of sitting behind a desk as a logistics analyst and not understanding why there's so much going on the floor, so much inventory, and I can't, I can see it, I can go look at it, but not being able to work in it and like actually get that experience in it. Yeah, you might understand it, but within that experience, like, it helps you, and you stay motivated. You understand your job, so you're retaining yourself in that company because it's easier to learn. There's so much growth opportunities. So much. And also, Ryder strives to do meetings every week. Let's do some training. Where was I? I was at the Lansing plant this week, and I went to the warehouse and saw they have like one entire room just like set aside just for training, for rider employees to train, and the truck drivers training to understand like why texting and driving is not okay. That's why that camera is there, and if they accidentally run a stoplight, that camera will show they were in a stoplight because they were on their phone. So they get sat down with their managers and they talk about why that's not okay. So everyone's involved, and that's why it's easier to attract and retain that best talent. Deploying technology that will enable growth while improving operational efficiencies. So yes, technology. I guess that's with any company, that's with any day-to-day. Using technology enables growth. The Uber effect, the Amazon effect, Uber Freight. It all just operational efficiencies. For example, Ryder warehouse in Miami, headquartered in Miami. There's drones there. There is robotics. Drones are picking up boxes and dropping them. Robotics are scanning the pallets. That's all operational efficiencies, making time go faster, not using that extra person to walk around the entire warehouse. Yeah, it's an efficient way to do it, but it may be a little bit more accurate to have a person do it. But that may just be my point of view. Okay. Ryder grows FMS, DTS, and SCS by targeting customers who do not outsource. Supported by operational excellence, customer service, innovation, talent, and technology. So Ryder, looking at this strategy here, Ryder works